Man, that right there just gets me. How you gonna get mad at a damn computer?
Like there is one lady who has entered my fucking comments. She's a black lady. This
Mm-hmm.
lady, it's sad that you got to use a computer to validate your pain. Like I, I want to say, bitch, if you don't get out of my comments, like I've ignored her up until now, and the only thing I've said to her is, "Oh no, not another offensive believer." Not another offended believer in my comments offended about my video. No, that's all I've said so far. But like literally, it's them that are hurt or mad because
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
because I am using AI and the AI is saying that it would not choose their God, and they're incapable of asking themselves, why does this make me mad? Like, why am I feeling what I'm feeling when I'm watching this video? And why am I going to deny that it's making me mad? Like, right?
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all, we are 11 minutes into the stream. We
Yeah.
45
There.
shares. No, like, no heartbeats are going. Yeah, and I don't like to beg for gifts. I promise I don't. I don't like it. But y'all know how TikTok is. And then also like it makes us feel like y'all appreciate why we're here, right? Like and that we show up every day and that we do it. So if it's 9 minutes into the stream and the gifts ain't going, TikTok is not gonna push nobody in here because they're gonna think that y'all don't like the live and we're not doing high
Right.
quality content. That's just how it works. That's how TikTok has oh God, that's the logic that TikTok has created for the live streams. I'm still trying to figure out the algorithm for the news feed, but y'all's engagement is how they decide how many people they're gonna let know about this stream. It ain't got nothing to do. Well, it has to do with what we do, but based off of how y'all react and respond to what we do, if that makes sense. So if y'all not claiming your points, if you're not hitting the heart me's, if you're not doing the upvoting with the popular arrow, commenting, sharing, of course tapping the live, but mainly things to show TikTok that you are in the live and you're interacting with the live. That's what that's what's gonna get it there. Um, but also
And
it
don't.
helps us see that y'all are still here with us. What do you say, Lala?
No, I was gonna say, don't forget to share it on your stories as well to keep us pushed out there.
Yeah, and I don't like to ask. I'm just being honest. Like, I don't like to ask. I think people should, gift as they,
Willing.
yeah, as they, are able to and can see. But if TikTok doesn't see it, we ain't going nowhere.
Right.
And it is nice to feel appreciated because I feel like when I prioritize it and I'm like, hey, the algorithm is more important to me. I feel like people are like, oh, she don't want gifts, she don't need gifts, and that's not what I'm saying because I like to feel appreciated. But the algorithm is what's important. And also gift Lala and the co-host on stage too. I think that was pretty cool. This morning I haven't seen co-hosts get gifts that high on the stage
I know, right?
before. Yeah, so that was pretty cool. I appreciate y'all for doing that.
Yeah,
What were you
thank
saying?
you.
What were you saying, Nelly?
Oh,
I'm
I
on
didn't say
YouTube.
anything.
Yeah, I think I did sign into the YouTube. Hold on. I am on the YouTube. What's up, Beverly
Thank you.
Rodney Easy? What's up?
Ooh, look at
Oh, that's so
that
pretty. That was pretty. You were gambling, Lowen? But how much you win? Oh, yeah, we are at 118. We can open up the poll lines. Open up the lines now. If you are a believer, if you are deconstructing, if you are an atheist, the gift
gambling
box is
where?
open. Huh?
Did he go to a casino or something?
Hmm.
I'm going this week.
Ooh, another one.
All right, y'all. The guest box is open. If you are a believer, if you are deconstructing, if you are an atheist, you can come on stage. I did add a third topic because I feel like just the two topics were boxing people in,
Mhm.
and I feel like there has to be some variety because people are either afraid of the AI and then the other one, the other comment, I mean the other prompt didn't interest them. I guess I don't know. But I don't want to be begging for people to come on stage, y'all. That's another
Right.
thing that I don't like. So to keep the conversations going, we still have the AI prompt. Keep in mind, as of right now, the prompt is only for believers to try to convince the AI to worship their God.
Hmm.
Um, and then the new prompt is the new topic is why don't believers? What the fuck, Erica? Ooh, why the hell did I just say my name? Why don't believers respect boundaries? Like I said, damn, I need to fix that. Yeah, I did that like 5 minutes before we went live, and I was still half asleep out the shower, not even dressed. Hold on,
Not
it's
AI is demonic. Please tell me they playing.
no, they're not playing. They're serious.
Ooh, we.
Let me fix the last one. I put why don't believers believe respect boundaries of consent. That's how I still was not awake. I got up, took a shower, got in here
Yeah, you
and tried to hurry up and
notice.
do this. Huh?
I didn't even notice, and I usually do.
Yeah. I told y'all like so when I got off, I ran an errand, came home,
Hmm.
slept for 2 hours, had to get up, didn't go I didn't get to go back to sleep until almost 8 o'clock. And then I'm up.
Oh wow, sound like me.
Shame.
Yeah. Uh, JMR, thank you so much for the $5 super chat. JMR said, "Got my plate ready and late night cocktail. Let's get to cooking." I hope y'all had a good Memorial Day. Who cooked? Who barbecued today?
I
No,
did.
I didn't. I was in bed mainly all day. I wasn't feeling well.
Are you okay now?
I'm all right. I just felt nauseous. I know.
No, you're not. You sure?
I'm positive. Ain't
Uh,
nothing coming out of here
okay, okay.
ever,
Hey, we don't know. We don't had a lot of prayers up in here.
girl.
A lot of believers
Now
have called
that
out your name.
that would be a miracle. Okay.
Hey, they claim he's a miracle worker. It would be a miracle for
Mm.
me too.
Did you see the I sent you a video a few hours ago about that Bible college that stole that lady's
Yeah, I
son?
saw that. The I typed in the comments. I was like, does the power actually work? Because why? I said I thought it was supposed to stop y'all from the temptation of stealing. And I said, why are you stealing other people's intellectual property?
I went on there. I was like, y'all little thieving ass.
Oh
Like,
wow.
dang,
They
does the
reported
power
my
work?
comment.
I'm sure they reported mine too. Then
Yep. But I end up winning the appeal, so it's on you.
they probably deleted it then. Like, how you gonna be talking about he a miracle worker and you stealing shit?
Exactly. And then gonna try and play her and say that it was an original.
No, they got caught stealing it
After,
once
yeah,
before.
right. And that I had listened to her mother, like she made a video and yeah, they got caught. I think it was maybe they tried to use it like maybe 2 or 3 times or something like that. And then you come on now, ain't nobody stupid. I hope she sues the pants off of them. And then there was a believer saying, oh, this
It's
is
all
divisive.
God's. Yeah, God, it's okay because God's word belongs to everybody.
Mm-hmm.
It's everybody's word. It's not just yours. Like the
Please.
AI, even Thinker's AI said, just because I say the doesn't mean I'm quoting Yah. Wait, I thought I just added the. What the fuck did I just add? Wait, where did it go? Is that it? Oh shit.
Believers
Oh,
that
what's wrong with you?
There you
Uh,
go. Okay.
okay.
Uh,
keep disappearing.
nah,
What
I'm
happened?
moving it. I'm moving it. I had to fix it because I had a typo on there. I was still half asleep when I added that third topic, and I had why don't believers believe respect boundaries of consent. All right, so the third one is why don't believers respect boundaries or consent?
Mm,
And they, of course, they're going to get up here and say we do, while
shit.
disrespecting boundaries, right? That guy Corey Lee Corky, whatever they called him.
Mm-hmm.
Um, oh please, JMR. I think she's is Hadessa blocked from this line?
Is who?
Hadessa.
I, I think so. I think
JMR is
you blocked
summoning
her.
her. I don't think I blocked her, but I think somebody did block her. But JMR is summoning her energy
Or
over
did I block
in the
her?
YouTube
Because you took
super
her.
chats with the five
Oh,
dollar super
hell
chat.
no. I think you had took her down and maybe I blocked her. It was something like that.
I don't know. Sana Ula, you came up here last night and you didn't say anything. Um, is your mic fixed? I hope not, JMR. Are you able to speak today, or are we? You good? You back to that? Okay.
That's weird.
Yeah. Can we block that account?
Oh, let's see if you did they say anything?
They in the comments earlier. They did.
Okay, let me go.
All right, y'all. The guest box is open. It's 174 people in here. We need to continue to nurture the nurture the
Mhm.
algorithm. Keep the likes going. The roses. That's why I did the heart. I mean the that emoji as the gift goal because it's only 1.1 coin. If you can hit that goal, let's not take 2 hours to hit that one. It's only one coin. I try to do a small goal so that we can trick the algorithm into believing that it's popping in here. It's always unavailable. Oh,
It could be unavailable for some people.
I think if I pin it, then y'all are. I didn't know that. I'm sorry. Uh, okay. Are you able to access it now that way?
Mhm.
God, I hope we don't have to do a damn superstar. I mean, a restart. Y'all see how long it take my brain to wake up?
Mhm. You got coffee?
Yep, I got coffee. I woke up exactly 10:24. It is 11:24, and I'm still not all the way up. Hey, Bridget, what's up? Oh, it's only for iPhones.
Mm,
They
that's
really doing it
weird.
like that?
Mhm.
I meant to say
Uh,
restart, not superstart.
Oh, that's
Oh,
so
thank you,
cute, do
Dudette.
that. That
What's
was
up, Dre
really
Dre?
cute.
Yeah, it'll probably be another hour before I'm fully all the way awake. Um,
Yeah,
damn, is
what
it?
the
Is it?
hell?
Can somebody check to see if we're on the FYP and if I need to do another restart? I did
Let me
start at
check.
10:59 instead of right at 11 though. I was trying to see
Mm,
if that would help the algorithm, but I don't
mm,
know. Yeah, that
okay, I'm gonna check.
the 10:59 start might not be a good idea. But if you are in the room, if you are deconstructing, if you are an atheist, y'all, the guest box is open. Remember, you do not have to be a believer to come on stage. We are not here to just talk to people who currently believe in the God, but also if you're deconstructing or thinking about it, um, if you are an atheist and you have some information to share. But I do think that my 10:59 restart fucked us up because I
Mm.
only see us in here.
Yeah,
Huh?
you're on the
I'm
FYP.
I'm on the following FYP or the FYP FYP.
The FYP. The re-
Mm,
um because I just looked under account that I'm not following you under.
okay. But I don't see anybody in here but us.
I keep it open. All right, let's see.
In the comment, like there's no comments. Like I don't know,
Mhm.
it's dead in here already.
It is very much so. And look at us, we're only at 165. So maybe it's time for a restart.
Either that or people turned us on and went to sleep already.
That
Because
can't
there
be
ain't
it.
even comments going with the 165 in here. Like,
Where y'all at?
hey Jax, what's up, Gaslight? uh Coming in and asking what's the question when there's literally three topics on right there in front of you, right?
Mm-mm.
It just seems, I guess I don't understand it, but it just seems like to me with that many followers, at least 25% of the followers should be on the live.
That's why I said something isn't right. Like I'm not hitting the FYP like I normally did, like I normally would.
Mhm.
Like, and then the live should have grown by now. Like we were hitting
Yeah.
1100, we're stuck 600, 700 people. Like something has shoehorned us for some reason. Like we're not,
God,
it's not growing.
Girl,
I
God,
mean,
bye.
you can call it whatever you want to call it.
won't he do it?
I call it tech. I mean, if you can
Won't,
call the algorithm your god, then AI is also a god.
won't he do it?
Yep, I guess he will.
And how
If
many other lives are like ours that do the same thing? Like, girl, bye.
oh, it's
Won't he
okay.
do it?
It's okay. Their god is literally everything. Like their god is the toilet.
My God is your God.
Their god flushes.
My God is your
Right,
God.
their god goes to the sewage. I mean, it's okay. I'm okay. Like people define their God how they want to define their God. Like they
You haven't
credit
defined your
they.
God.
I'm sorry. Why are you talking while I'm talking? They
You haven't defined your
credit
God.
why are you talking
Aren't
while I'm
you
talking?
mad,
Like
girl?
goddamn. Like I understand that you want to defend your God, but you don't have to come up in here disrespectful. Like I want to respect you, I do. But if you disrespect me, I'm going to disrespect you, and then y'all gonna be fucking whining, talking about Thinker curses too much, Thinker's too aggressive. Like goddamn, come in here like you're Jesus, like you claim your Jesus is, with peace and love
You
and
don't have
kindness,
respect.
and be the fucking example that you claim you're supposed to be. Like I don't want the mods to have to mute you. I don't want that. Can you act like you got some sense?
First of all, I don't believe in Jesus.
I don't
I
give a
said
fuck who you believe in. Can you act like you got some sense?
I'm respecting you. I haven't called you
No,
out
you're
your name at
not.
all.
Talking while I'm talking is not respectful to me.
Let me know when I can speak.
No, you need to pay attention to social cues. When there's not a voice sounding off, then that means you shouldn't be talking. The only people in here that can interrupt someone talking is me and Lala. That's it. And then we won't even interrupt you if we don't have to. It's too fucking early in the stream for me to be going off on somebody.
You literally go off on everybody. But let me know when I can.
I said it's too fucking early. And the issue is y'all don't goddamn it listen. Words mean things. It's too early in the stream for me to be going off.
Don't go off.
Then don't fucking act like a bitch.
I'm not calling out your name. I'm not screaming.
I didn't call. Did I call you out your name? I said don't act like a bitch. When you get on the stage and act like you got some goddamn sense.
Well, let me know when
this is fucking ridiculous. No, you need to use whatever spirit you use, whatever higher intelligence that you use to look for social cues. That's when your ass speaks. Y'all motherfuckers act like y'all don't have any goddamn home training. No intellectual training. Y'all don't know how to have conversations.
Just let me know when I can speak.
Actually, I don't even fucking want to talk to your ass.
Okay.
I don't want to talk to you. Get the fuck off my stage.
I've been kicked out of better places.
All right, good. Go praise your God about it. Bye. Go praise your God. Go praise your God. Okay. Good. Good.
Why don't
I just
believers
want to know who's your
respect
God.
boundaries
Get the
or
fuck off. None of your
consent?
motherfucking business. It's
You don't
none of your
believe in
business.
nothing. You have
It's
hate
none
in your
of your fucking. What the fuck does it
Look
matter
at
to
you.
you?
What
does it matter to you?
Your
What does it
flesh
matter to you?
Because you have
What does it matter to you? You don't fucking know me.
You have
What does it
so
matter
much
to
talk
you?
about other person's religion. But you have no
I'm not talking about yours. I'm not talking about your religion.
You don't believe in anything.
What the fuck does that matter to you?
You said come up here with respect. And
You didn't fucking do that, motherfucker. You didn't do that. I told you, if you disrespect me, I'm going to disrespect the fuck out of you. I warned your motherfucking ass, and you wanted this.
I'm not disrespecting.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
Okay.
It ain't none of your motherfucking business what I do. That's the fucking problem. Y'all motherfuckers, you got a belief system? Cool. Keep that shit to your motherfucking self. And had you kept your fucking belief system to yourself and stop trying to force it on everybody, then we wouldn't be having to host these goddamn lives. Stay out of motherfuckers' business. Ain't nobody in your head, ain't nobody in your fucking head but you and your goddamn God. Stay the fuck out of everybody else's head.
Are you gonna
then you'll claim that you got a God. You'll claim you have a God and higher intelligence, and this God has all the riches of all the world. And then you'll put yourself as if you are the God, right? But you know one place you won't put your motherfucking self?
Where?
In somebody else's motherfucking bank account. You won't go in your bank account and put yourself in somebody else's bank account so they can fucking eat, will you? You'll be all up in their fucking head, all in their fucking bed, but you won't make sure their asses get fed. You won't make sure their children get fed. You'll just be nosy as fuck, right? Money because you actually think that you are a God. You actually think that a higher intelligence is talking to your non-sentence forming ass, your non-social cue having ass, right? Yeah, it's in your fucking head. You are.
You don't have to yell at me.
I can do what the fuck I want to do.
You're hurting my
I can do what the fuck I want to do. And you know what? You know what? You or your imaginary ass God can't do shit about it. Neither of you. The ad hominems that you throw, I don't give a fuck.
I don't give a fuck.
Good, cool.
You're hurting my feelings.
I don't care. I think you need something better to do. You are a waste of fucking time, a waste of a conversation. Get the fuck off my stage, you bored ass motherfucker.
What do you believe in?
I believe in the fact that your bitch ass, I believe in the fact that you showed the fuck up here at 11 o'clock midnight to watch me. I believe in that. I believe that you are on my stage. You hit request to come on my stage and fucking talk to me. That's what I believe in.
But you're yelling at me.
I don't give a fuck.
I came to talk and you're
yelling. Get the fuck off my stage.
Why are you crashing out like this, Thinker?
Get the fuck off my stage, you bored ass bitch.
Mm. Number 3.
Damn.
And I don't give a fuck about. I'm not in your class, motherfucker. Like I don't give a fuck what you think about me. I'm not in your class. I'm not. I ain't trying to be in nobody's class. I'm in my own.
Mm-mm-mm.
Don't come up here disrespectful. I swear. Like you respect me, I'm gonna respect you. You disrespect me, I'm going to disrespect you, and I'm telling you that. And then y'all want to get scared and shit. Y'all like y'all swear up and down that y'all are worshiping a God about love and peace, but y'all come up here with the most chaotic energy ever, and then want to fucking whine and cry because somebody responds to your fucking chaotic ass energy. Malaysia, get your, you know what, la la.
Got it.
Thank you.
Boy, boy, boy.
Be
Start.
gone, y'all.
They starting early.
Like, one thing I'm not gonna do, like I swear, that shit right there, I'm not gonna do because I can't. Like, I'm on the internet.
Mm.
That's that's the thing. If she come like they do, they will try to find a way to come back. She will come back from another
Under
account
another, yep.
because they're fucking bored. There she is right there. They're bored. They're infatuated. That shit right there, that's the shit that I'd rather handle in person. I can't fuck with that shit on the internet. That's that I'm gonna fuck with thinker. Like I wanna fuck with her because I'm jealous. I wanna fuck with her
Hmm.
because she has offended me. And that's the shit that you handle in person, Malaysia.
That's
That's
what?
the shit you handle in
Are
person.
you fucking kidding me? Yo, that shit is weird. That shit is fucking weird. And
She
she
just gonna
came
keep coming
right
back.
back. That's
That's weird.
sick in
That
the
is
head
weird.
for real. And I don't,
The devil belongs to y'all. Like and y'all calling emotions the devil. Like y'all, that's where Jesus fucked y'all up because y'all don't know how to. Y'all don't have any emotional intelligence whatsoever.
It's crazy.
Fucking ridiculous. Like immature minded.
right?
Mm-mm-mm.
Got it.
I can't stand that shit. Especially like another woman. Like it's one thing when a man does it. When another woman
Mhm.
gets up here and you with that shit, like that disrespectful ass shit. Mm-mm.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
wow.
I know. She was doing that shit on purpose. I know. That shit pisses me off.
Well,
I might have to. I don't know.
All right, so you want to start over? What time is it?
I don't know. It's 11:39, so
11:39.
yeah, we probably have to wait until the midnight mark. But we'll
Um,
see what it do. We don't. We went up to 246 because motherfuckers heard me yelling, or people were watching from the hallway and then decided to come in. Like, did y'all see the believers
mhm.
commenting when she
Mhm.
was on stage? Like, so
Mm-hmm.
motherfuckers saw a fight. They rushed inside the club to see what was going on. So if you are a believer, if you are deconstructing, if you are an atheist, the guest box is open. Y'all already know how I am. I want to have civil conversations. I want to respect you, right? I don't want to have to cuss and scream and disrespect people. But if you come up in here like that, that's what the fuck you gonna get. And
Mhm.
then on top of that, let me say that I prioritize when I do that shit. If I don't give a fuck about you, I ain't gonna do it. I'm just gonna get rid of your ass.
Did you
Like
see
if
how
I,
fast the
if you
numbers?
ain't not worth it to me, huh?
Did you see how fast them numbers jump when you got to cussing?
Mhm.
Yeah, because people like negativity. People like conflict.
That is crazy. People are drawn to negativity.
That's always been the case, though. Negative, like
Mhm.
that's why people get on here and say things that they know. Like, what's his name? Kai Cenat, is that his name? He has this streaming school, right? And
Streamer University.
yeah, and there is a young black girl there who was crying because another new student said that she was unattractive, right? And the yeah. So Kai goes and he sits with the student. He's like, "Oh, I'm gonna kick her out," and blah blah blah. And it's like this whole thing. The girl goes viral. Then there is a video of the girl that was um accused of being the one that called this other black girl unattractive. She's like, I heard from Twitter and from Kai's Twitch account that I said that she, like, it was a whole he said she said shit. And Kai is just sitting there like looking at the camera like, ooh, drama. Like, and I'm like, this is completely fabricated. Like, it's completely made up. The students might not know that somebody planted a seed to create drama. Y'all, do y'all remember that show I told
Mhm.
y'all to watch? It was about reality TV, and they had hired people to create drama.
Oh yeah, that's real.
I
That's what
forgot
they
the name
do.
of the show.
They
Yeah,
do that.
Right.
yeah. You can tell that somebody planted that seed of discourse so that the two young girls would be at each other's throat, and that would make the situation go viral. Because I didn't even know he had a school.
Neither did I until a few days ago.
Yeah, yeah. So that that's what people do. Why did I bring that up? What was I talking about? I forgot.
The drama that they made.
Oh yeah, that people like drama. I was like, how the hell did we get on that? But yeah, that's how people go viral.
Mhm.
Wow.
Y'all don't forget. Let's help Finger with her gift goal of the love you so much.
I saw it on Netflix. Um, but I don't know. It may have premiered on ABC, but I saw it on Netflix. All right, y'all. We almost an hour into the stream. We've yet to have a decent conversation. I know motherfuckers ain't scared. Like, as much as y'all be out here in these TikTok streets and drama, y'all ain't scared of one black woman saying the F word, saying fuck, or screaming. But I don't know. I mean, maybe the world is scared when black women get angry. I don't know what you think. It's what it seemed like, don't it? Especially intelligent black women.
Hmm.
It's scary. It's even more scarier than your doll voice.
I don't know. To me, women, when it comes to women getting angry, that scares me. I ain't gonna even lie, but I don't let it be shown. But deep down in my mind, I'm thinking, oh shit, what I done got myself into.
I think it makes y'all think about your moms, maybe like getting in trouble with your mom. You
That's
think?
probably what it is. That's probably what it is too.
That's interesting.
I used to hate
Right,
it.
Lexa.
Man, I'd be like, oh man, mama's pissed. Oh shit. Mm-mm.
Like, it's hard. It seems like it's hard for a lot of believers that come in here, though, to be honest. Like, and it's almost as if they either were not taught what integrity is, or what integrity feels like, they their dishonesty or their disingenuousness was never called out to them as saying, "Hey, you're being disingenuous." Like people may have just said, "Oh, that's a lie," right? And
Hmm.
and to them, they're not really trying to lie, but they're trying. They know that they're being manipulative, and they're trying to avoid lying, and they're trying to avoid the truth at the same time. And so
Hmm.
nobody has actually said, "Hey, this is disingenuous," because it almost feels as if this is a part of their makeup, like or a consequence or an effect of becoming a believer, because too many of them do it.
Yeah. I've learned, talking with Christians over the years is that they will be 95% honest as long as it don't conflict with their belief. You know, if it conflicts with their
You
belief, that
said 95% honest. You think so?
well, I mean, when you're asking stuff that's outside the belief that a normal person would probably just agree to, it not nothing hard, just something simple. They would be pretty honest with you, but when it comes to the
That's not how you
belief,
spell my name, Jacksonville kid.
uh oh,
My name is not spelled like that.
What happened? Where about it?
In YouTube comments,
Oh, okay.
oh, but
motherfuckers hear one thing and they think they fucking know you. You're wrong. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
no, no, you're fine.
No,
I was
it's
just
not just the TikTok debaters. It followers of Christ. Like, why do you think motherfuckers don't want to be around Christians or don't want to be Christian? It's because of the Christians that they have to deal with in their everyday life.
yeah.
Motherfuckers didn't just decide to not be Christians because they came on TikTok. And then like what is it that like saying like this is the second person that was like, "Oh, you debate TikTok Christians." What the fuck is a TikTok Christian?
That's really weird.
I look at it
Theo,
this.
you it's been one day, Theo. It's been one day that you haven't been allowed to be on stage. Oh, it's been one day.
Yeah.
Oh goodness, yeah. Wow. Okay. But you know what? I just feel that, Christians, it just, if the God was oh so powerful like they say this God is, why do you have to defend it then? Why do you defend it? I mean, something that's way more powerful than you, more knowledgeable, everything, and it needs your ass to defend it? Come on. If
I
it,
don't
if
even
it,
like I don't think they're defending it. They're defending themselves. Like if you heard her, she kept saying, "You don't believe in anything. You don't believe in anything. What do you believe?" Like they don't like the fact that we don't hold their belief or a belief period. And that's why I was saying it's like we're to them we're empty vessels that they're challenged with filling up with bullshit. Like with they're challenged with filling up with their belief. And I see it as like infecting, right? Like they're like a virus in the body that is out to infect healthy cells. And when they see someone that doesn't have a belief system, like their radar goes off and they have to infect it.
yeah, a lot of Christians have told me, and I've heard, and I know you've heard this saying. They always say, "Well, if you don't believe in nothing, you'll fall for anything." I'm like, okay.
which doesn't make sense because they believe, and their book even says that the simple minded believe anything, right?
Mm-hmm.
They believe and they fall for anything. Like they fall for fucking talking snakes. They believe that the whole world flooded and a rainbow actually is a sign from their God said, oops, I'm not going to do it again. Right? They believe that a entity with whores and a pitchfork and a red body is sitting around planning shit for their life. Like they believe that they literally believe that they are that damn important to a deity that created the whole universe and a devil that want to fuck the universe up. That devil is sitting down thinking, what am I going to do today to fuck up Malaysia's life? Like that, it's narcissistic as fuck.
Yeah.
Like I don't even know why we as humans, right? If let's say there was a entity that created the universe, out of all of the fucking galaxies, out of all of the planets, all of whatever life form there is, why the fuck do humans think that they are that damn important? Like I don't understand. And then on top of that, out of billions of humans on this earth, and animals, and trees, and uh plants, why the fuck is that God focused on your ass? It's narcissistic.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
that special. I'm so special. I'm chosen. And then you can't never tell us chosen to fucking do what? What are y'all chosen to do? Like help me. That's the things that I want to understand from you. Like what is this higher intelligence that your ass is supposed to be getting? Because you aren't telling us anything that we don't already fucking know or that's not already in a book. You aren't coming with anything new.
I was
And
talking
if
with
you're chosen, what the fuck are you supposed to be doing? Chosen to do what? With what superpower? Like what can you do that I can't do? That I need your ass to do?
I was talking with my one of my friends, his son is in the Navy, and he helps like build the ships and repair the ships. And we was talking, and we got to talking about the Bible and stuff, and he said some of the funniest shit to me. I thought it was hilarious when he said it. He said, even today, this is 2025. He said, I don't think we even have the capabilities of building a ship big enough to hold two animals of every kind on this planet.
We probably
I said,
don't.
what? He said we don't have the capabilities of building that. He said, you know how big that thing would have to be? And I thought about it and I said, he's right. That would be a huge son of a gun.
JMR said, I miss snakes with legs. Damn you, Eve. That would have been I swear, if snakes had legs, my ass wouldn't be going outside. If snakes
Ever.
fucking walked, my ass, like I already don't like going out a lot. I wouldn't go outside at all.
They do have them snakes that like I don't know if it's running, but they move real quickly. Like
Oh, you talking about a sidewinder.
I don't know what they're called, but
Yeah,
I
you can't
saw
outrun a sidewinder. Sidewinder, you see them on the sand. They be moving real, real fast. You can't
Fuck
outrun one of
that.
they
those.
had no, they body be up too, and they just
Yeah.
be coming after you.
Yeah, they head be up in the air and they tail be moving them.
Oh
They
hell
go fast.
no.
Yeah,
They call
listen, I see
sidewinder.
some shit like that. I'm just out. I'm done. I ain't even gonna try.
Man, ain't no fucking way.
And you know
Ain't no way.
that you mentioned that snake in the Bible, well, the serpent had to have legs because he was cursed to the ground to crawl. So he had to have legs. I mean,
Nelly cracking himself up.
because that was his punishment.
Ain't no
Mm-mm.
way.
Damn.
Got
All
6
right,
minutes,
y'all. Please
y'all.
don't make us have to do a restart. I don't want to do a restart. I really don't. Let's
It
push
looks
through
like
this,
it.
please. If you are a believer, if you are deconstructing, if you are an atheist, I know there's 284 people in here. There's a nerd in here. Somebody that got something of deconstruction to talk about. Like I do not want to do a restart. Mm-mm. We are hour into the stream. Motherfuckers can't be that damn scared, especially if you got a Jesus.
Mm-mm. Who's in the box? Nobody.
Mm-mm.
Why y'all trick me like that?
I'm probably the only creator on TikTok that motherfuckers are scared to talk to because I curse. Because I curse.
She said, fuck.
She's aggressive.
She's
I
hurt.
shake in my boots.
He's mad.
But the crazy thing is that they'll get on these other lives and will curse and go off. Like it's okay for them to curse and watch other people curse when they're talking about, you know, tea, right? Or when they're talking about drama. But because it's about God or Jesus, I think it's because yes, the fuck y'all are. I, that's what the fuck we're saying. If you come up here and act like you got some sense and don't try to talk over people, then you'll have a conversation. Y'all whine too fucking much. Like y'all want to disrespect people, you want to cross people's boundaries, and then you want to make yourself a victim. Y'all so
Each and
used to
every
just being
time.
able to do what y'all want to do, and that, like this is the first time in history that people have actually stood up to y'all, and y'all don't know how to fucking act. And I think it's funny that you've been here this whole motherfucking time, and that's what you choose to comment.
That's crazy. That Damian.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, isn't there
Yep.
a
It's just me
whatchamacallit?
standing up, Edon. Yes, it is. What you say, Lala?
That movie, what is it called? With Damian in there?
Oh no.
You talking
You know,
about the
it's
little
white girls,
boy?
white chicks. Damien
No,
who?
it's the scary movie.
Yeah, she's talking
I
about the
don't know. I
movie.
don't
You
watch
talking
scary
about
movies.
Damien. That's the name of the
Omen,
movie.
yeah, the
The
Omen.
Omen. His name was Damien.
I don't know. I
The
don't
little
watch scary
devil
movies.
kid.
I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I've never seen it. Jess, you're not connecting. Like, how are you? How are you scared? Like, are you also scared of the devil?
Mhm.
Huh? I'm talking to Damien. Like, and Edon. Like, to the believers. Like, are y'all also scared of the devil? I don't think anybody said Damien means devil.
No, it just made me think of it.
No, Damien in the comments said, "Yeah, yeah, you are. You're scared of being cut off. You're scared of being yelled at. But are you scared of the devil? Edon is dishonest. I don't like dishonest people. I can't like I. If you are a flat out liar, like there, I can't talk to you.
Mm.
You know what? That's a good question though. You know, when you said that are asking them are they scared of the devil? Because you know what? I've really never heard a Christian say I'm afraid of Satan.
No, they act like they're afraid of Satan.
Yeah, but they
They
never
don't
see
have to
him.
say they are. They are. They act like they are. Like everything that goes bad in their life, right? Or the fear that they have, it's not just the fear of God. They fear the devil.
But do
Hmm?
they act like they fear the devil more than they fear God?
Yeah, like that. It's a mix. Like they fear the God, right? The judgment of the God. They fear going to hell. They fear that their God might
Well,
make a decision to take their child, or make a decision to make them sick, or make them lose their house. But they also fear that the devil can do the same thing. I don't want to restart. I don't want to restart. I really don't. I do not want to restart, because I feel like we're just gonna be nurturing the algorithm again. Like we at 300. Like they'll eventually get over it and come on stage. Like I do not want to restart.
Why Damian
I
won't
feel
come
like
up?
that's a lot of work, huh?
Why Damian won't come up?
Because they scared. They want me to promise that I'm gonna talk to them like a good little lady, and I'm gonna talk sweet to them, and I'm gonna let them dominate me, because men, you
Okay.
know, they're not used to women asserting and enforcing boundaries, and showing emotion, and cursing and being passionate. That scares them. That scares them, right? Because their ego,
hmm
right? And then it's public. So
Mm.
that's one thing that they fear. That, yes, you are. And then you have the ones that think they have to know the Bible to come in here, when all they have to do is just be intellectually honest. And what we mean when we say intellectually honest is words mean words, right? When you say a thing, don't say I never said it. I never said it. Right? That's intellectually dishonest. Or saying that try to explain what something means when you've never read it. That's intellectually dishonest.
Right.
Like shit like that. But you don't have to know the Bible to have conversations in here. We're going to bring the Bible up, but in a way to say, hey, here's what it says here. And it's okay if you've never read it before. Just don't try to go and say that means, and you've never read it before. That's the issue.
Right. Right. Yeah. You're gonna get that a lot. Defense on something they haven't even read.
But they don't do
Mm.
that anywhere else. They only do that with this God and this religion. That's how you know it's made up.
I think I'm gonna skip the book of Job. I don't want to read that no more. I'm gonna skip it. I've been reading ever since I lost myself. I've been reading starting from the beginning. I think made it to book of Job. I don't even want to read that no more. I think I'm gonna skip past that. Oh boy.
Loyal secret keeper. It keep putting you in the box. I'm a see what it do, y'all. I don't want to do a restart, but it's getting to the point to where we having to beg people to come on stage.
Yeah.
Can you imagine having to do this for the 24-hour live?
Mm-mm. Oh, that's another thing I was gonna ask you. When is the next 24 hour?
It's Thursday.
This
It's
coming
a
Thursday?
yeah, it's a fundraiser for Fee, and then we'll be periodically mentioning the Mutual Aim event. Their tickets go on sale, but we're raising money for a Fee. So she did send an update. Justin is getting released on Wednesday.
oh wow.
Yeah, he's getting discharged on Wednesday. He's excited um, to be going home. They don't know yet if he's going to have inpatient physical therapy. I mean, if he's going to have in-house
hmm
physical therapy, or if he's going to have to like go to a physical therapy treatment. But he's not going to a rehab facility. He gets to go home.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm not
But
familiar
she
with
said he's
that.
still in a lot of pain,
I got it.
and his face is like swollen from the jaw surgery.
Hmm
Yeah.
What happened to him?
I'm glad he made it.
He was in a motorcycle accident,
Oh wow. Ooh. Mm. Mm.
but he made it out and he's doing good. All without your Jesus.
Was he racing?
Mm-mm.
Oh, he wasn't.
Yeah.
I laid my bike down on the track before. Don't do that no more.
She said people were saying, "Man, God is so good. God is so good." She said she was thinking in her head like, if he was good, like why didn't he prevent the accident from happening?
They don't never think about that.
Uh-uh.
Shit, they don't even think about the doctors.
Mm,
No, not Justin Deconstruction. Justin been going live.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
We're talking about Fee's son, Justin. Not Deconstruction Justin.
Are you gonna post her cash app on that day?
Yeah. Yeah, that and then her family also has like they using a platform. I think a lot of people say the platform's kind of confusing. So you can either send it to her Cash App or the uh, the fundraiser link that her family is using. But we want to, help her a lot because she's gonna be off of work for a while because he has a ways to go.
hmm
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he has a
Okay.
ways to go before he's recovered.
Okay.
Yo, it was good.
Hi, how are you?
Doing good. What's up?
Um, what's your age?
29.
Are you a believer? Are you deconstructing? Or are you an atheist? A believer in the God of the Christian Bible. That's who we're discussing.
Alright, I'm out.
Okay.
Did that fool say I don't know?
No, he said, "All right, I'm out." He joined. Didn't know why he was here. When I looked at his bio, it says that he's a chief. I think he's Native American. That's why I said a belief in the Christian God. He just joined
Mm.
just to join.
Wow.
Yeah. I never understood why people like. I don't know. People do things because of how they're made, like their personality. I'm not the type that just gonna join somebody's live and like for no reason. Like
Especially if you don't know what's going on.
Right.
yeah, yeah, I don't
Yeah.
get that.
Talking
That's
about
like
what?
you got to have the type of personality that just want to bust up in somebody else's conversation and start talking. Like I feel like you got to be that type of person to just go on TikTok, join a random live with people that you don't know, and you have like you don't know what they're talking about, and you just get on their stage. Like I think that speaks a lot about a person's personality.
Yeah, it does. It really does. Wow.
Hey, y'all, don't forget, let's continue to share the live and tap and help the host out with her gift goal of hand hearts. It's still early and we have yet to have a real conversation.
Because it's not
Been
like
an
they're not
hour.
here. Like there's 300 people in here. Having to restart when people are here, that's a lot.
Yes.
Huh?
That makes no sense.
None at all. They're scared, and that's ridiculous, man.
You always run from me. Come on, be
I don't
honest.
even know who you are.
Yeah,
I have no
right. I
idea who
live
you
rent
are.
free. Be honest.
I don't fucking know you.
You
How old are
posted a
you?
video of our chat. I mean, come on.
You're
I'm
the
not
guy
scared of you.
from
I'll talk to
the.
you all day,
So
every day.
you're, uh, motherfucker. I've only talked to you one time. You're the one who did the chat on Saturday night.
No, I've had
Oh,
other
yeah.
accounts. We've talked quite a bit.
I don't fucking know who you are.
Whatever. I'm not scared. That's the point.
Oh, you came up here to say that you're not scared. How long you been in the chat?
I just showed up. I literally just got here. I came right up.
Sure.
I was
And
talking to
yet,
other people. They kicked
and
me. They're
yet you came
scared.
up here to say you wasn't scared. What the fuck ever? What topic do you want to talk about?
Whatever you want.
Okay,
Oh, we ain't
get
doing
off my
this.
stage. I can't. Like I fucking cannot.
Yeah, you scared.
Like
I
I'm
get
not.
it.
Yeah. Okay.
Run away. I get it.
Sure.
Coward.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Pick
fine.
a fucking topic. Like what the fuck is wrong with y'all?
Childish as
God
fuck.
Well, I mean, the
damn.
first one's just stupid, right? Because you pre-cooked it. So
Motherfucker,
nobody can-
pick a fucking topic.
The second one, I guess we could do the second.
Okay, bye,
Or no,
Jordan.
actually, let's do the third.
Goodbye. Goodbye, Jordan.
Okay, run away.
Yep. Thank you. I did. With
You're scared.
with Nike shoes on. Okay.
No, just don't say we're scared because we're not.
Yep. I'm scared, Jordan.
I
Bye.
know. Bye.
Okay. Bye.
Just don't say we're scared because we're not.
Okay,
Right?
you're not scared, Jordan. You're not
Yeah.
scared.
Okay,
You got
I'm glad
big
we
Jesus
agree.
in his cross.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. So
Jordan.
Man,
Why
it's
are
so
we can talk
so
about whatever you want. I
weird.
mean, we can talk about the last one. I don't.
Jordan, do
see
you
why-
Jordan, do you want to talk to me? Do you want to talk to me, Jordan?
Yeah, I think.
Is
I
that
enjoy talking.
is that
It's
why
fun.
you're
I
still
like being
here?
challenged.
Is that why that's why you're still here, Jordan?
Yeah, I like talking to you. It sucks when you kick me. I'm sad because I want to talk more. Seriously.
Jordan,
the
Jordan,
fuck?
Jordan.
I
I
can't.
don't like you, okay? I don't like you. I think
Okay.
you are an arrogant ass prick. I think
Okay.
you are an arrogant ass Jesus lover, right?
And
And
a
that
bit
gives you a
creepy.
horrible personality. I don't like you,
Okay.
okay?
That's fine.
Pick a fucking topic.
We can do the last one, I guess.
Now fucking talk.
Oh, well, I think, believers, I mean, the Bible says, we're all sinful. So, yeah, I'm not surprised that believers don't respect boundaries or consent because we're all, dumb, fallen humans who make mistakes and sin and make the wrong decisions. So, why don't they? I mean, they're foolish, I would say, right? They're foolish and misguided, and that's okay. Just like you're foolish and misguided, but I love you anyway, and Jesus loves you, and yeah. So, yeah, what's the point of that? I don't understand why you're asking that question. Like, it's like, why is that a thing for you? Because Jesus taught love, right? Like Jesus is actually really respectful, right? Like he's giving people 2,000 years before judging them. That seems pretty respectful, actually. He's giving people a lot of time to prepare and get ready. There's still judgment, but yeah. So I don't really have much more to say on that, but like, it's you have weird topics, right? Like they're kind of all really boring topics to talk about. Like believers have stood up against their God before and won. Like, what does that even mean? That's like, I don't see. Normally, like, why don't you want to talk about slavery or something like that? Seems more relevant. Like it would get you more edgy. Like like this stuff is kind of like believers have stood their. What is that? What are you even talking about? Like, what is that based on? The second one.
Have y'all noticed something? Lala, Nelly, and chat. Y'all noticed something?
What?
What color is Jordan's box?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And then like his arrogant voice, right? Like the things that he came up here to say. Like he's not saying anything of substance, right? Like literally, you just sit there.
Well, they're kind of
and,
dumb questions.
Like,
Right?
why
They're
the
all
fuck did I
dumb.
talk
Those
while you were
three-
talking? Hey, did I talk while you were talking? It is my turn now. It's my turn. Like the stuff that he was saying, like didn't make any sense, right? He was trying his best to like insult and like I don't know what the fuck he's trying to do. It's almost as if he was trying to mimic the motherfuckers that bullied him in school that's making him hide behind a black box. Right. That emulates him sitting in a dark room because Jordan is afraid, right, to show his face on camera.
I can tell you why it's black. I have a
Jordan
cool
feels
story.
like he has he's confident, right, behind the black box. Isn't that right, Jordan?
I got a question for Jordan. Jordan, why did you come up here and you read the questions? If you didn't like the questions and you thought they were idiotic or stupid, whatever you say they are, why did you come up?
Oh,
You
because
guys
I
said we were
he's
scared, so I
afraid.
just wanted to show you that, like,
Oh
I'm here,
yeah,
and
I could have
anything
told you
you're ready,
that,
we can
Nelly.
go.
Yeah, I
Oh,
But
could've
I'll
told
still
you
call
that.
you out for asking weird, irrelevant
Jordan has already
questions.
been clocked. He's already been clocked.
oh, okay.
He thinks he hasn't, but he's already been clocked.
Sound like you're just trying to get a rise out of somebody.
No,
I wanted to tell you about my black
he's not
profile
trying to.
picture.
He's
Can I?
not trying to get a. He's not trying to actually get a rise. Jordan is offended by the things that I say, and Jordan somehow thinks that I actually give a fuck about Jordan. Jordan
Oh,
thinks that when I open my mouth and I speak, he actually thinks that I'm talking about Jordan to Jordan. But I don't even know who the fuck Jordan is, Nelly.
That's weird because I love everyone, but I guess some people don't love
no, you
everyone.
don't.
I don't. I never
That's
ever
a
told
lie.
anybody that I love everyone. I don't fucking love everyone.
I do.
That's
Well,
No,
then
you
you.
you
don't.
don't.
I don't.
Now
It's
that's
okay. Well, I guess go. You can go with that if you want. It's kind of
I don't. I don't need your permission
rude,
for
but
that.
okay.
That's the problem. That's
I
your
think we should love
problem.
everyone. I think that's a good
I
thing.
don't give a fuck what you think. You have every right to love who you want, and I have every right to love who I want, and I don't fucking love everybody.
Okay. Good for you, I guess. You're a hater.
Yes.
yeah,
Yep.
yeah. We all are haters. We hate.
That makes sense, actually.
Yeah, we live
You guys
that.
hate on Jesus all day.
Yeah, just hate on your Jesus. Yeah, you right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the black box represents the
Oh, now
empty.
Jordan's gonna defend
We
the black
don't
box.
give a
I think
shit,
I
Jordan.
hit a nerve. Did I hit a nerve,
No, it's a
Jordan?
cool story. I want to
I
tell
don't give
you.
a fuck. I don't want to know.
We
Okay,
I don't give a
well, I
fuck.
want you to know. So
I
We
don't
don't.
want to know. I don't give a fuck, Jordan,
please,
because I don't give a fuck about you.
please,
I
can I tell you?
don't care. No,
Why not?
I don't give a fuck. Like I told you, you already been clocked. Like the very fact that you feel like you need to even explain that shit.
It's
Like
cool
you need to
though.
grow a backbone.
It's because the internet
Grow
is
a
the
grow a
bottomless.
fucking
We don't
backbone.
care.
The internet is the
I
abyss.
don't. Nobody
Oh my
gives a
gosh.
damn.
And there's gonna be
Like
AI
you're
digital. There's
Jordan,
gonna be
Jordan.
there's
Nobody
gonna be an
cares.
AI god that you're all gonna
Nobody
worship.
gives a damn, Jordan. Nobody cares.
Whatever.
Like you literally have some work to do. Like grow a backbone. Get your self-esteem up.
Okay.
Whatever the motherfucker said to you when you were in school, whatever the motherfucker said to you in church, that's fucking with your mind, that's fucking with your confidence, that's fucking with you being who you are and knowing who you are and being confident in that shit and showing the fuck up. That's the shit you need to be working on instead of defending this Jesus.
Jesus
Work
is
on
my
that.
homie. Put some respect on his name. He's the best. Most famous
Okay.
man ever. Best
Jesus
man of all
ain't
time.
shit.
Don't use caps
He's
in
the
the
best,
comments,
man.
y'all. Caps are for mods only and for people with a vision impairment, please.
I mean, that's why you guys grift off of
You are
use them for
boring
views
me.
all the
You're
time.
boring me. I'm not here for this bullshit. I don't like this bullshit, okay? You're
Why do you
boring
talk
me.
about
This
Jesus
is
all
not
day?
this is not stimulating. You have no substance to offer. Okay? So please get off my stage.
Yeah, because your
Why are
questions
you
are dumb. You should
whining,
change
Okay,
them.
Jordan?
good.
Shut up.
Good. I'm glad you
Yeah.
think
I
they're
just
dumb.
Okay.
Listen, that means that I'm not providing you any value. You aren't providing me any value. That means you and I should never see each other again. Okay?
No, I can provide
No,
some value
Jordan.
to
Jordan,
your audience.
I don't want to see you again. You don't like my questions, so therefore you should not come in here again. Okay?
Why not? I like our
Jordan,
conversations.
get off my stage. You are boring me.
No, I'm having a good time. It's fine. I'll stay.
You don't know when
Yeah.
to leave, do you?
I'm chilling. I have a cool story I still want to share.
Jordan, I don't want you here. Okay? Go
Okay.
away. Go away.
Rude.
You're boring.
Why can't we be friends?
Go away. Go away.
Does
Okay?
anyone here want to be
I
my
hope you're
friend?
not like this with women, women that you meet and try
Women
and
scare
date.
me. I run away from women in real life.
Yeah.
Jordan, I know you
They
think
broke my
that
heart. Women broke my heart.
I know you think that you are being sarcastic, Jordan, but you literally just by the shit that you're doing, we can tell that you are afraid of women.
They hurt me. They
We can
broke my
tell
heart.
we can it ain't even about them breaking your heart, Jordan. You are afraid of women.
Yeah,
And
I know.
and Jordan, the very fact that you are forcing yourself here, okay? It you yourself know that like like I'm trying my best not to say harmful shit to you.
Mm,
But Jordan,
Okay.
get the fuck off my stage. This is the bullshit that I don't like.
No,
Okay? This
I
is a
want to hang
waste
out with
of
you
my
guys.
time. Jordan,
I like the our conversations. I want to stay.
get well, no.
Please.
No.
Listen from the comments.
Nope. Listen from the blocked.
Oh shit.
And I am angry, you dumb motherfucker. Like, what the fuck? If I say fuck you, if I say get the fuck off my stage, if I raise my voice, that means I'm angry. Do you want a fucking cookie for being able to recognize emotion?
Mm, mm, mm. Wow.
Y'all motherfuckers get on my nerves with that shit.
Mm. Is he there?
No, he's not.
Mm. Come
He's not
on, y'all.
connected. Like, what the fuck is there? What the fuck is their issue with people being angry? Like, what the fuck is that?
I guess you're just supposed to be sweet no matter what when you're being disrespected.
Yep, that's what they
They want you
expect.
to bow down to them.
But I'm saying, what is like? Why do they have like? Why is anger the thing that they focus on? Like, why is it that emotion?
Mm.
Beats me.
Like, it's oh that means when someone's angry, that means they have an ego.
Wow.
You do realize like what does that mean when your 2-year old is angry that you won't let them have a cookie? Does that mean they have an ego?
Right?
Mm,
Mm.
mm.
Like, I think the thing that frustrates me the most is y'all's like line of thinking. And like, y'all are the most disrespectful motherfuckers ever. Like, she just told you do not type in all caps, and you came back and did it again.
Oh, I didn't see it.
No, they're on
Did it?
YouTube. They're on YouTube.
Oh, okay.
Just disrespectful. That's
Y'all are exactly, and then at the same time talking about Jesus loves you. Like, this is why don't nobody want your zombie ass Jesus. Motherfucker
That's two
ascended
things now.
and took y'all's fucking mannerisms back to heaven with his ass. Cause y'all don't have no mannerisms.
I just really put that together when you said zombie ass Jesus. He would have had to been a zombie. He rose from the dead.
You're cracking yourself up, Nelly.
Yeah, I ain't had enough sleep.
And it's in y'all fucking
What?
head, I guess, Damian. Like, y'all, I
Why
I
do
I
they
don't
ask stuff like,
understand. Like,
oh my gosh.
man, like y'all
Like,
are the ew. That's all I can say.
can you,
Like, believers just make me go ew. Like, yeah.
I'm
like,
telling you,
broaden your thinking,
crazy.
please.
He said
These
Jesus.
small-minded questions. Like, oh my God.
And then like I it's crazy like they defend a book that literally calls them simple-minded.
Oh my
They're
goodness.
you know how they say the Bible is basic instructions before leaving Earth. Like your owner's manual, your owner's manual calls you simple-minded. That means that your God, like if you believe that a God created the earth, your God created you to be simple-minded. And that's what he wants, the simple-minded humans that it created. It does not want the humans that think, the humans that can push back and say, no, God, opening the earth and killing humans because you had a bad day is wrong. He doesn't want those humans. He wants the ones that he created that don't actually use the brain to think, but use the brain only for your body to move. Only for your body, for your nervous system, your immune system to work. That's what he wants. I didn't say shit. See what I'm talking about? I didn't say shit about no fucking flood. Simple-minded.
Oh my goodness, man. They just keep proving your point.
The part of the brain, the part where the ears, what you hear that goes to the brain and computes, that part their God left unplugged. Like he did not. Whatever chip, whatever piece goes from the ear that translates or computes the information that you hear to your brain, he didn't give it to them, or he snatched that shit out the moment they laid it all on the altar. That's the motherfucker. He picked that up, right? That he said, "Let me take that motherfucker." Your
Hilarious.
prefrontal cortex, he stumped on that bitch, or put a black box over it, like what Jordan used. Like I don't know, like what the I don't know.
He
And
hacked
maybe
their
it
brain.
is TikTok Christians. I don't know.
He just hacked.
Yeah,
And
that's
see
the
you
why
typing
is
in
you
all
typing
caps
in
now,
caps?
and I'm supposed to like change, like what? Ew, all caps.
She can come back in 5 minutes.
Also, and Zena did a live today pretending to be Christians, and
I was a Christian.
the
It was amazing.
I can imagine what came out of Oso mouth.
I didn't get to watch it, but I saw it on the FYP, and it said, "Atheists, why are you mad at God?" And I was like, "Oh God," I was like, "Oh, so." I could only imagine the type of conversations they had in there.
We didn't say much that Christians don't say, so it was wild and amazing
That is,
and
wow.
confusing for some.
I don't even think I could pretend to be a Christian anymore without laughing.
I
I don't think
could.
I couldn't do it because I would laugh at myself of the shit I would say.
That don't even make sense, Joel. That's a fucking lie. When people get on stage, I treat every guest as if I have not spoken with someone previously to them. I don't even allow conversations to carry over to the next guest. So that's a fucking lie. Y'all motherfuckers, y'all just know that I don't believe in your God. You know that I will cuss a motherfucker out. You sit here and you listen to me have one conversation with one person, and it's your ass that comes on stage and you carry everything that I've said a month ago and you bring that shit on stage and you bring it disrespectfully. If you come up, motherfucker, you ain't even giving shit. You too motherfucking scared. You behind a troll account on top of that, and your bitch ass is in the comments. You haven't gave shit because you too fucking scared to. But y'all motherfuckers will come up here and y'all bring all that fucking baggage to the conversation, and then you get mad when you get disrespected because you don't know how to practice self-control. You don't know how to focus. I cannot like your ass and have a whole fucking conversation with you. Y'all don't know how to do that.
Seen it.
It's a loaded argument.
What's
And then
that?
all y'all do is fucking complain. Like, it's your God's fault that you are ill prepared to defend his word. It's your fault and your God's fault that you are ill prepared. That you feel like arguing your God's word with the Bible is a loaded argument.
Wow.
Everything is so unfair for the believer. That's all y'all do is complain.
Oh my goodness. This is funny.
They scary asses.
I like having conversations with Christians that are well versed in the Bible.
I do too, but it's hard to find them.
Yeah. I've
Like
only had.
JMR just said, JMR just said, I just want to be able to talk to Christians about their books, about what their book says, but none of them ever read it. Like I'm okay with talking to Christians. I don't like talking to Christians. I'm gonna be honest, because they're the most dishonest people I've ever met in my life. They're dishonest as fuck because they have their belief system is what is like. That's all that matters. Integrity doesn't matter. Truth doesn't matter. Facts don't matter. All of that goes out the door, and that shit irritates me. I can't stand that shit. But what I want to talk to are people who maybe identify as believers, but they have questions, right? Like they have questions about their belief system or questions about what their pastor teaches or about the nature of the God or how, their belief system shows up in society and how they show up in society, right? Or if they, wonder why we say and think what we say and think when it comes to the belief system. Those are the conversations that I want to have. But like a hardcore believer, them motherfuckers, all they do, like, there's not a valuable conversation to be had with them and me. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's just gonna turn into a yelling match because they are straight disconnected from reality. Damian, don't fucking tell me what should be the topics on my board. Like, we've done this for damn near 2 years. We probably have talked about every fucking thing that we could possibly talk about with this guy.
He act like we new to it.
We didn't just show up last night. Danny, are you in the box on purpose? Miss Sandra, are you in the box on purpose? Y'all, I'm gonna give it another 30 minutes and see what it do. If not, then the block ain't hot tonight. Brian, how are you?
I'm well. How about you?
I'm I'm good. I'm a little frustrated. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna tell
Oh
you
yeah.
the honest. Yeah, I'm
I
very frustrated.
I just
I
got here. What's
think
going on?
no, I was getting ready to tell you.
Oh,
I
okay.
think that believers have very bad personalities. Starting the live off tonight, I've had to cuss two believers out because they cross boundaries. They don't respect boundaries at all. And they're very arrogant, ignorant people. And it's very hard to find a respectful believer, one that is knowledgeable about their own belief system, to be able to even have a intellectual conversation, right? And they whine.
I completely agree for the most part. Did you
Yeah.
see the Jordan Peterson episode on Jubilee that just dropped?
No, I didn't. I don't watch Jubilee.
No?
No.
Oh, really? Oh, it was so it was supposed to be one Christian against 25 atheists, and then because he was so intellectually dishonest, they changed it to Jordan Peterson against 25 atheists, and it was one of the most intellectually dishonest things I've ever seen in my life.
Why Jordan Peterson? Is Jordan Peterson a Christian? Who is Jordan? I'm sorry. Wait, who's Jordan Peterson?
Jordan
Is
Peterson
Jordan?
is the psychologist from Canada. You definitely know
Oh,
his
okay.
face. Yeah, he's pretty prominent. A lot of people were surprised that they chose him, and Christians were upset because they said he's not really a Christian. And one of the viral moments was the kid Danny asking him, "Are you a Christian?" And he said, "Well, I never said that." He wouldn't even say that he was a Christian. That's why they changed it to Jordan Peterson against 25 atheists.
Oh, oh, okay. Because he's saying that he's not Christian, and Christians probably dishonest him too. I mean, disown
Yeah.
him. Oh wow, he
Yeah,
got
well,
cooked.
and everything that you just described was exactly how it went down.
Oh wow. Wait, Ian debated him.
Yep, Ian got on there. I seen part of it.
Wow. No, I didn't. I didn't see it.
I was
That's.
I was on there too. I was at minute 27.
I might have to go and watch it. I didn't see it. I don't watch Jubilee though.
Yeah.
Yeah, they've had some problematic shit going on. And I try to distance myself from stuff like that. Are you an atheist?
I had this discussion before with you. You had me on. I am a
Oh, I
non-theist.
can't
I
remember. I'm
believe the
sorry.
human condition is one of uncertainty, and I don't believe
Oh,
that.
okay. I remember you now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. And I have made my peace with the uncertainty, and I'm okay with that. But that's just with regards to the God question. When it comes to religion, there's more than enough in the archaeological record to clearly prove that it is not the word of God and that it is the word of man.
Yeah.
That is something that the archaeological record is just too complete with hardcore facts that you cannot argue against. And I have not met one religious person who knows the truth about the archaeological record and the facts as it relates to their historical documents.
And the thing is that I think a million atheists could tell them and they would deny it. Like they could have all of the data in front of them, right? All the archaeological data in front of them, and they would still deny it. And that's the thing that I think I still let get to me because it. I think I haven't yet got to the point where I'm like, oh, they can't help it. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, why are you like? I feel like you're just being straight dishonest.
Well,
You're
it's
lying,
have you read
huh?
Nietzsche Beyond Good and Evil?
No.
So, in Beyond Good and Evil, Nietzsche says that it's not the evidence for or against something that determines a person's acceptance or rejection. Instead, it's how the belief makes the person feel. So, you're using facts and you're using logic, but you have to understand is that for a religious person, this is tied to their identity, to their meaning, to their purpose, and they operate under the false pretense that if there is no God, they can have none of those things. So it, you can make yourself believe whatever you want to believe. So what I've found is that rather than trying to argue the facts and trying to argue the logic, that I instead try to show them that yes, even without a belief in God, you can still have meaning, you can still have happiness, you can still have purpose, you can still have morality, you can still have all of these things that you're ultimately using God and religion to give you justification for. And if you can get them to see the truth in that, then they become willing to let go of the lies. But until you deal with that inner struggle, it doesn't matter what you present them with. They're willingly going to pull the bag over their eyes. So, you are a non-believer. You've basically, the famous quote, it says, rather than, rather than love, money, or fame, give me truth. And believers just haven't reached that point where they understand that ultimately truth is what matters more than anything else. And they choose comfort over truth because of fear and emotion.
And I think if that's what they choose for themselves, like that don't have anything to do with me, right? It's when they try to force what they have chosen for themselves onto me and to society as a whole. You know what I'm saying?
I was a tormented little kid. My father was a pastor. And I remember being 8 years old reading the Bible and my logical mind screaming out to me at the top of my lungs, you do not believe, you do not believe. And because of social pressure, I lied to myself. And deep down inside, I knew that I didn't really believe. And I thought that I was a bad person. I thought there was something wrong with me. And when I finally was intellectually honest with myself and I admitted to myself that I didn't believe, I find it comical how they say, oh, if you accept Jesus Christ into your heart, you'll have this spiritual experience. And it was as soon as I was intellectually honest with myself, it was just the burden just instantly lifted. And I kept on saying it over and over and over again out loud. And I remember when I told my mother, and she said to me, she goes, I don't really know if I believe either. And I was so mad at her because all I needed to hear as a little kid was, if you don't believe it, it's okay, and it doesn't mean you're a bad person. So I completely understand where you're coming from with that. I was tormented for years having that forced upon me and being told that I was a bad person because I didn't believe.
Yeah, I wrote a book titled Find the Beauty in Your Now. And I talk about that part of my life in that book as well, where I used to want to, unalive because I didn't understand why my brain worked differently than those around me. And I would always get called, saying the Lord rebuke you, because I would ask questions, or I would say that doesn't make sense, or that doesn't mean that. And like I hated who I was, and I would always like cry out to the God and be like, why did you make me this way? Like I did not understand why my brain processed information differently than those around me. And I agree, like once you get to that point of, where you are honest with yourself, that you have questions, right, about what you're being told is truth, and you allow yourself to accept the information that you're reading, and you don't try to manipulate the information to fit a belief system, it is so much more rewarding and liberating. I haven't had those type of thoughts in years, damn near 7 years, right? Where I used to cry myself to sleep almost every night when I was a believer, and I hated life, and I hated who I was. But I think,
is it because would you cry yourself to sleep? Do you think because you knew that deep down inside you didn't believe, and because you had doubts? Did you feel like a bad person because you had doubts?
I felt like a bad person because I was being called the devil. I was I was always into it with my family. It's not the echo is not coming from me; it's coming from Brian. Brian, can you mute while I talk? There's an echo.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. Give me 1 sec.
Thank you. But yeah, no, it was coming from, me arguing all the time with my family, because I had different views about life than they did. And I really felt like the black sheep of the family. And like it took for me to set the boundaries that I set, and then for me to just accept who I am. Like I am who I am, and I fucking love myself. Like I realized that in me being who I am and accepting who I am, I'm so much more comfortable in my skin. I'm so much more comfortable in my head, and I am in love with myself. Right? Like I don't have thoughts of self harm. I don't. I love life. When I go to sleep, I can't wait to wake up. Right, so I can get back to living. Like it's just different for me here, in this space. But I think believers don't know how to accept that there are people like myself, people like you in the world. Like they think they need to change us, and that's where the contention come in for me. And I feel like they're dishonest when they're trying to force their belief system on me, and I'm having a conversation with them, explaining to them why I don't think they should do that. Right, your belief is your belief. And when I ask, why is it important to you that I believe what you believe, right, they can't answer that question. And then they start with the threats or the insults and the personal attacks. That's what irritates me, because they don't know how to they don't keep it to a intellectual conversation.
Yeah, I was actually, I was a bit hesitant to do the Jubilee episode just because I'm trying to build my own personal brand right now. I'm about to release my book. I really believe in mental health. And I was nervous to do Jubilee because, atheists are the most hated group in the United States. And I just thought, all because I tell people that I don't believe in a religion, that all of a sudden they're going to reject, my everything that I'm trying to do. But I just felt like, I wouldn't have any integrity if I wasn't willing to stand up for my beliefs. And so that's why I still went on the episode and went through with it.
Yeah, that I'll definitely check it out. I think it's interesting when you said that atheists are the most hated in America. I think atheists are hated, and I think it's because, like, damn near everywhere we go, almost every conversation, this God is brought up without the concern of the person that they're talking to. Believers have not yet recognized, or either they have recognized and they don't care, that they have this right to comfort and this privilege of thinking that everybody respects their belief system, or that everybody honors their God as the creator, right? And it's getting to the point where it's offensive that a person doesn't have to consider or ask themselves, should I, say to this person, God bless you? Or should I say to this person, God, let that happen for you because he wanted XYZ to happen? Like somebody said that to me today about their life. They weren't talking about my life, but they brought up like God let something happen for them. They had a really rough childhood, and they was like, God let this happen for me so that I could turn out like this, and everybody has free will. And I'm just sitting there listening to them, right? And I chose not to respond to that, but they don't have to ask themselves, should I even bring up God? Should I even mention religion to this person? Because they have this privilege,
Come on. Sorry, I'm having trouble with the mic. Yeah, I understand where you're coming from, and I, like I said, I'm a libertarian. I am like truly believe in live and let live, and they attack libertarians because they say that there's no objective truth and there's no objective morality if you are a libertarian, and that's the part that just gets me. And when you hear these religious people that say, "Oh, well, if there's no God, then what's to stop me from going and robbing old ladies?" And I always tell them, if the fear of hell is the only thing that's keeping you from robbing some old lady, I can promise you this: if there is a God, God knows your heart, and God is not going to let you into heaven if God knows that the fear of hell was the only thing that was getting you to practice a moral code. And I remember my father, I told him, I said, part of the reason why I don't believe is because some of the worst people I've ever met in my life have all been members of the Christian church, and the most moral people I have ever met in my life have all been atheists. And I honestly believe that the atheist is the only person that can truly act from a position of morality, because it's not about a system of reward and punishment. It's you do good for the sake of goodness, and it's not because you're going to get into heaven and avoid hell. And ultimately, it seems like the motivating factor for so many religious people is about avoiding hell and getting into heaven. And the other problem that I have with that is people say, "Oh, well, if there's no God, then what's the justification for morality and everything else?" And it's just, why isn't life enough? Like, I understand life can be brutal. I understand it can be hell. I've been through, a living hell myself, but I don't care. Like, life is still beautiful. It is still so enjoyable and majestic. And to me, it's just, that's enough. And being gifted this life, whether there is a God, whether there isn't a God, I don't care. It's amazing. And to me, that is enough. And that is a justification in and of itself. And I literally cannot believe the responses you get from people about, the things that they would do if there was no fear of hell.
I mean, there have been people in here who have said that they would, kill their own child if the God told them to. And I often bring up the story because I see the Bible also as a way that people should be able to kind of like check themselves morally and ethically. Like the story of Abraham lying to the Abimelech king and saying that Sarah is his sister, and not telling him that Sarah is his wife, and putting the Abimelech in the position to sin against the God and commit adultery, right? And Abraham knowingly puts the Abimelech's life on the line, hit everybody in Gerar's life on the line, and says, "Oh, I did it because I thought there was no fear of God in this place." Like, he justifies it. And in that story, it classifies or categorizes the, let me say, it categorizes the Abimelech as a man of integrity, right? It says that he acted out of integrity and innocent. Like, it used those two words to describe that king. So we can see that Abraham acted out of deception, right? And greed, because he knew that he was going to get wealth for Sarah in return. He also knew that he had a God that would back him up no matter if he was doing wrong, right? And that God in that story was willing to kill the man who acted with integrity. He was willing to cause harm on people who were innocent to defend someone who was being deceptive, simply because he was chosen, right? And when we look at that scenario and we're not able to say that's wrong, right? We're not able to question and say, why would God, why am I serving a God that is willing to harm someone acting in integrity and defend a liar? And then why am I willing to justify it and say that was right to do? Abraham wasn't wrong, God wasn't wrong, Abimelech deserved to die. Why am I willing to say that the innocent person deserves to die? And how does that affect me as a person? How does that affect my belief system, how I show up in society, that I'm co-signing this? You know what I'm saying? Like, people don't use the stories in this book that way, and because they've been taught to fear this God, to to fear hell, to desire heaven, their morals are very negotiable,
Yep.
right? They're willing to demoralize themselves when hell or heaven is on the table. So at any moment when they think that they have this objective morality, they themselves can't even see that their morality is really subjective, depending on the God